Shot for Shot Sports, aka The Real Media, episode 205. You know when you hear that sound, you know what it means. The realest podcast in the game, your favorite podcast. Yo, welcome the new family, the Shot for Shot family. Thank y'all for subscribing, the old ones. We appreciate y'all. And you already know we gotta shout out the distant cousins, the haters. Mm-hmm. You know, y'all still family. We appreciate y'all. Keep commenting. 1340, we climbing, man. But yo, take this shot with us. We got a great episode for you. The hand is here. Ah, man. The tequila. Hey. You know, it's a little rough recording for today, man. You know, the Knicks did bad.
Very bad.
Down 0-2 at the time of this recording, you know. I want smoke, but I'm going to keep it for the episode. You heard?
RGIII versus Ryan Clark. Round 1.
They already waved the white flag, so.
Yeah, they apologize. Mm-hmm. They suckers. Stand on business. But anyway, I got one problem with these guys. These football guys gotta stay in their lane. I think they need to stay in their lane when it comes to certain aspects of sports. Like, if y'all don't know, they was talking about Angel Reese and the Caitlin Clark situation. RG3 says Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. He has a white wife. Ryan Clark has an issue with him personally. He attacks him personally for his take. Mm-hmm. And comes at his wife, said he used to make comments about milk. And I guess he didn't like it. Because Ryan Clark, I guess he's for the black women. Yeah. Which he should be, right? But do you think it was right that he came at him personally after his take?
I'm going to say this first of all, before I go, Jiggs. Y'all both are corny. Number one, right? And I'm going to tell you why, Jiggs. Because you remember this. Ryan Clark, you corny because Stephen A. Smith called you dumb when you was playing with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You won on First Take and you came at him. And now you on First Take and you bow down and kiss his feet so you don't stand on business. That's why you corny. Now Robert Griffin III. This is why you corny, bro. Right? Because I'm with Ryan Clark. You over there mocking Angel Reese like this, right? Mm-hmm. Making her look like a ghetto black girl. And your white wife, I'ma say it because I ain't scared and I ain't gonna apologize, is in the background, not in the head, right? Robert Griffin, I need you to look in the camera. Tell him to look in the camera, right? Yo, when I do this, if his nose bleed, let me know. Let me know. Get out. That's what type of vibes you giving. Get out vibes, bro. And I know you was like, yo, Ryan Clark went too far. Now I'm going to ask you a question, Jake. You want to know why, bro? Because the whole scenario was nasty, bro. Mm. You going over there, you lying, talking about, I said it was all basketball. You didn't say it was all basketball.
Definitely did.
You said she hated her off basketball. And then you try to switch it. Mm. And the reason why, and we talked about this off camera, bro, the reason why him always bringing up her milk skin, why you always doing that in all her pictures? It's like her milk skin, her milk. Heard it. You got a white wife. It is what it is.
It's obvious.
Right? No, I'm saying it is what it is. Like, you know, you love whoever you love. But why is you always pushing that for?
Get out, like you said, right? That's what it sound like?
Like, yo, this is how white.
And
yo,
she got him doing weird shit online too.
Come on, bro, and this is the problem, bro.
He had the whole glizzy in his mouth. Yeah, she got you bugged.
Bro, emasculating my boy. Mm-hmm.
Got him bugging. Like,
so and this is why I'm disappointed in Ryan Clark, bro. Because you should have stood on business.
Yeah.
And not even apologize, because you was 100% correct. 100% correct, bro.
yeah, stand on business.
It's not about you having a white wife. It's about you coming at Angel Reese, and then you got your white wife in the background nodding and applauding like, yeah, babe, yeah. And I'm gonna let you go one thing before you go. And you didn't say nothing about Caitlin Clark, fam. Did Angel Reese overreact? Absolutely, she did. So why you didn't say nothing about Caitlin Clark? Like, Caitlin Clark, why did you foul her that hard anyway?
Yeah.
When you ever seen Caitlin Clark take a hard foul? When?
Never.
So why nobody saying that about her?
That's a fact.
But go ahead.
And just to piggyback off what you said, you know why RG3 is corny? Because even being that he promotes his wife so much, you sounded like you should have been going blood. If somebody talk about disrespect your wife.
Yeah, true.
He was talking like all calm. Like you mentioned, that's when you crossed the line. You didn't sound like you was protecting her. So if all this milk talk and this is the woman you love, you sounded like you was nervous. That's how I look at it. That's how I took it. But Ryan Clark, I think you could tell they had previous altercations. Yeah. It had to, bro. You just don't come out of nowhere. Because that was at left field. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, you only saying that because, you know, your wife is white. Blah, blah, blah. So, I get it. But RG3 went like a sucker. Ryan Clark went out like a sucker. Like, so, we talk about this for no reason right now. Y'all wasted our time. I'm thinking this supposed to be some back and forth. Y'all apologize off rip. What happened? And it ain't like y'all did this on ESPN. Y'all did this on your own platform. So this could have went further on. Like, all right, let's get it out the way now. So you know what it was? They man's probably calling like, yo, you looking like a bozo right now, Ryan. Channing Frye was like, yo, bro, you sound like a bozo. Like,
I think it was the social media pressure.
Probably.
And this is my thing, bro. Right? I was happy what Ryan Clark did. And I wish he would have stood on business. You want to know why, Jiggs? And I told you this offline. Every single platform was coming at Angel Reese.
Yeah.
From the Barstool Sports, to the Part of My Takes, to the Outkicks, to even Joe Budden and them came at her. Called her Joe Budden called her a bird.
Yeah, he's wild.
You know what I mean? Like, every single platform was coming at her, right? So when Ryan Clark did what he did, like, yo, and stood up for her, I'm like, damn, at least somebody did. But then you go and I took it too far. Stand on business, bro.
Yeah, you already said it.
But you know what it was? Everybody was coming at him. Oh, you a race baiter. Oh, you simping for black women. Jason Whitlock said it. You simping. And you folded under the pressure. You didn't. Bro, my thing is, Hurdy, you shouldn't bring up nobody's wife and nobody's family. I agree with that, but it's not like you disrespected her.
Yeah, you just said he made his take off of that.
Yeah, and you all you said was you got a white wife, and you don't got the proper perspective of black women. And bro, he didn't say nothing wrong. RG3 been messing with white girls since he came out of college, bro.
Yeah, and he went to Baylor. It's a white university.
Yeah, so it's not he said that was out of pocket. Now, if he would have been called racist or did something crazy, like, I would understand.
Called out her name or something.
Yeah, I would understand. But bro, once again, he did. It is what it is.
But one thing we always tell y'all, if we say something and we get backlash, I don't care.
Yeah.
He don't care. I'ma still say, yeah, I said it. It is what it is. That's it. So that's why, bro, don't say nothing. I'd rather you not say nothing. Exactly. If you're not gonna stand on it, if you're gonna apologize, you apologize the next day or 2 days, whatever it was. Bro, you just basically wasted people's time.
Facts.
To apologize. I'm not apologizing for nothing I said, bro. If I said something that hurt somebody's feelings, I get it. But bro, you apologizing because how people reacted. If people reacted like, oh, yo, that was great what you said, you wouldn't apologize.
Nope.
I don't give a damn what social media feels, bro. They are there to do that. That's their job.
I ain't even.
Social media is a video game. People don't realize that, bro. You think, you know, there's people on there that just do that just to do it?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, let me just see if I could get a reaction. A lot of people,
man.
yo, we got to put that on there. Yo, nobody really cares. You think the people that comment and they really don't probably care, bro. They don't. I know they don't. But just the fact that they got you to change your narrative, your story, and made you apologize, you look weak. Mm-hmm. You look weak, bro. You look weak.
He definitely came off as weak, bro.
Weak.
That's a fact.
Come on now. Get it together. And RG3, he been corny to me anyway, so that's why didn't they ESPN pack him up?
Nah, they packed they did pack him up. I'm bugging, but I thought he was gonna bring up Rob Parker. Remember Rob Parker called him corny?
Oh yeah.
A corny brother, and then they packed him up.
Yeah, that's a
but
fact.
yeah, they packed RG3 up. Cause he was making corny sexual jokes on
weirdo.
Weird, he's weird.
Yeah, like you said, get out, right?
Word.
We want to go into David Falk?
Yeah.
Yeah. David Falk. For all the young pups out there, like my little cousin Bun, David Falk, one of the best agents back in the day. Michael Jordan's former agent. He goes on a business conference. He made some pretty bold statements and comments. He goes up there and says, if Michael Jordan would have cherry picked like LeBron James, he would have 15 championships. He also said LeBron James may be in his top 10 players of all time.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Come on, bro.
That's one thing I'm not going to jack.
Come on, bro.
First of all, both of those comments was outlandish. 15 championships, he's bugging. But if he was cherry-picked, he might have got 10. If he was playing, I give him 10. Because he would have got 8 if he would never retire, in my opinion.
Fact.
So I give him 10. But 15, he would have won every year. You're bugging. You're bugging.
Yeah, that means he would have won every year his career.
Yeah, you're bugging. And then for you to go up there and say, I get it, you're Rich Paul. I get it, you sticking up for your former client just like Rich Paul sticks up for his client, LeBron James. I get it. You stay at home base, as you should. Mike got you a lot of chicken, so you should. Yeah. But to put that man maybe in the top 10,
yeah,
is out of line.
All your credibility went down the well.
You seen a lot of basketball. Michael Wilbon gave you a lot of respect, but bro, we're not gonna do that. We not. If you're gonna call the lowest somebody could call LeBron is 3. If you want to put Kareem and Mike ahead of him,
But bro, I'm gonna say this, bro. I don't blame him though, cause Rich Paul do the same thing.
Yeah, he put LeBron on that post. He does.
Bro, he just came out and said that the Miami Heat didn't have a big 3.
That was bullshit.
And why did he say that? Because now you take away the narrative that LeBron made a super team. Now it's like a big 2 plus Chris Bosh. Then he came out and said, oh, LeBron came back 3-1 on the greatest. So he do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, with that 3-1 narrative, right? So the next person, the next great player, they need to be like, yo, I'm gonna lose 3 games on purpose and win 1 so I could come back from a 3-1 deficit.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing with that 3-1 narrative, bro? Like, come on, y'all wasn't even supposed to be down 3-1. But you know what? That's for another conversation. But my thing is, this is just sparking the Michael Jordan and LeBron debate again.
This shit will never go away, bro.
Bro, never, bro.
Never go away.
And now it's the agents versus the agents.
Yeah.
Like,
the agents doing it. We got former teammates doing it. It will never go away. I'm convinced until somebody it goes crazy, somebody else will win the 5, 6. I don't think it's ever gonna go away, bro. But I agree with both sides. That's what stick up. That shit you have to.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't blame David Falk, because if Rich Paul, if you gonna loot it, then guess what? I'm gonna loot it.
Yeah. Fuck it. He's not top 10. He maybe crack my top 10.
Yeah, if we're gonna play this fantasy game and I might as well go all the way left too.
Yeah. And he ain't like he went on the interview. This guy said it at the business conference. So,
Yeah, so
and the cameras rolling. They sent it off.
Nah,
it's on. Yeah, he knew he was doing.
He knew what he was doing, bro. He knew it was gonna hit the rounds. Like
my son said, LeBron. Yeah, he may be top 10, you know, modest.
But you see him, Michael Wilbon. He was like, yo, I can't say LeBron better than Magic. Everybody got their own opinion.
Michael Wilbon drunk with that one too.
No, real bro.
Yeah.
That's why we cannot listen to the older heads, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just can't listen to the older heads.
Yeah, they just be
because he said Bill Russell better than LeBron. Like,
yeah, come on now.
First of all, Bill Russell wasn't even the best player on his team.
Havlicek stole the ball.
Come on, like. We gotta come on, but
yeah, just
anyway.
And then you gotta put the average. It was only 18.
Yeah.
10, like, come on, bro.
8 teams. It was about 3 black people on each team.
Like, Bill Russell was playing in Gersh back then. Yeah. Like, come on now. Like,
come on, bro.
Come on, son. We
gotta stop. We gotta stop it. But yeah, this sparked up that beef again.
Yeah. And it's gonna keep going, but they're gonna do something. LeBron playing his 29th season. Michael Jordan could never. Yeah, he been called it quits. Like,
nah, yeah.
Word, son. But now we gotta go. We gotta come to Gotham City.
Yeah.
Good jacket. Got down 0-2 though. But
anyway, this is, you know what that means. That's when you rise up from the dead.
They bet on Sunday. It'd be a bad cold day in hell. You heard? Y'all in the urn right now. Y'all in the urn.
No, not.
Y'all in the casket?
Not even. They just putting the makeup on. They didn't even put us in the casket.
Got you.
Still in the back room.
Jalen Brunson.
Yes.
You know what he just did tonight? The most 30-point games in Knicks playoff history with 19. He just passed Patrick Ewing.
Tough.
You know what's crazy? Melo's not even in the top 3, right? And the question is, who's the greater Knick? Carmelo Anthony.
That was my.
Or Jalen Brunson in his short 2 years in New York City.
It's Jalen Brunson, without a doubt. We're gonna concede that, but we gotta put things in its proper context.
Here we go.
No, we do.
Yeah, you got to.
We gotta put things in it because people say these things with no. Why is he the greatest Knick? Right. Yeah. Let's break this down.
Before you break it down, we're gonna put this out there. We're not saying Jalen Brunson is a better player than
Carmelo Anthony. There you go, yeah.
We're gonna stop that now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Melo is the better player. And we just talking about greatest Knick.
Yeah. Thank you for that. That's a good.
Yeah, because you're not like, what do you mean he's better?
Yeah.
Relax. Pump it. Tranquilo.
Put it like this, bro. Jalen Brunson, what Leon Rose has done,
great job,
is put him in the position to do what he's doing, right? Now let's go to Carmelo Anthony, right? When the Knicks did put him in that position, right? When they got him a point guard in Jason Kidd.
2013.
I got him a 6-man in J.R. Smith, right?
A good
got him good mix of veterans and
Martin.
Yeah. He went on to win 50 games, the number 2 seed in the East. He was 3rd in MVP voting, and he led the league in scoring, right? Got them to the second round. They lost.
Arguably his best year.
Yeah, in the Knicks. Yeah, facts. They lost to Indiana, of course. You know what I mean? And I think when Roy Hibbert turned into fucking Wilt Chamberlain. You know what I mean?
And never been seen since.
Ever since that series. Right? So you build something right there. But what proceeds to happen?
I blame you still for this.
Phil Jackson come.
You thought he was the savior. You thought he was Jesus Christ. That nigga was Satan, you heard?
Phil Jackson comes. Phil Jackson comes, right? Pause. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, yo.
Phil Jackson, and then, bro, breaks the whole team down.
Yeah, he went.
And he builds a team in spite of Carmelo Anthony.
Facts.
When have you, in NBA history, ever seen a GM build in spite of their star player? You never seen it before, bro.
And also, having them run an offense he invented And he's not the coach.
He's not the coach.
How you gonna? You ain't Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna give it to Derek Fisher? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, come on now. Like,
but so this is what I'm saying. You gotta put things in its proper perspective. Go look at who Melo was playing with after that 2013 season. Look what Leon Rose did for Jalen Brunson. Oh, RJ Barrett need the ball. Julius Randle need the ball. I'ma trade RJ Barrett and get a 3-and-D player in OG. Julius Randle need the ball. Or I'm going to trade Julius Randle and get a 3-point shooter and Karl Anthony Towns so there's more space for Jalen Brunson to do his thing.
Oh, we ain't going to get a good draft pick. Let me get rid of these draft picks, get Mikal Bridges. Let me get that. That's his man's. He's doing everything in his power to make Jalen Brunson comfortable. And then Jalen Brunson take less money so he can get other pieces. Make the trade for
Josh Hart.
Yeah.
Look what the move the GM and the president is doing for Jalen Brunson. Now Jalen Brunson got to go out there and do the work, obviously. Yeah, but he's put in a position to succeed.
Facts.
Melo wasn't put in that position, bro.
That's a fact.
He's out there playing with a rookie Porzingis.
Playing with an old ass Pablo Prigioni.
Langston Galloway, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, so we got to put things in a proper perspective, but Jalen Brunson is the greater Knick.
Yeah, in a short span. It's sad.
No, yeah. It's not sad. It is what it is.
And Melo only made 2 All-NBA teams as a Knick, and Brunson made 2 All-NBA teams.
Damn, he only made 2 as a Knick?
2 as a Knick, bro.
Damn, I thought Carmelo would have made more than that.
2 as a Knick, bro.
Wow.
And that's not crazy. That's just to show you how tough the league was.
Wow.
Because Melo was what? Top 15 player?
Yeah.
At that time?
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Like,
that's crazy. I ain't know that.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
Got tough. That was very tough, man. But yo, Jalen Brunson, shout out there.
Shout out Jalen Brunson. We
down, in the bind, Nate. What you gonna do?
Hey,
what you gonna do, baby? Word. But this last one, man.
Yeah, this is.
What is a generational talent? And we talking about NBA at this point. We strictly NBA. These 2 words is thrown around a lot. Generational talent.
But you know this apply to all sports.
Yeah. And let me give you the definition. Refers to an athlete whose skill and impact on their field are so extraordinary that they are considered to be of a level not seen in their lifetime or even for a significant period of time before or after. It implies a level of dominance and influence that is rare and exceptional. That's the proper definition, according to Google.
And I agree with that definition.
Yeah, it's very, very.
Because if you generational, that means that, once in a generation.
We never seen this before.
Yeah.
You're one of them coming. And now, a question for you is a generational talent, is we going off of how they coming into the league or what they done as a whole as they in the league?
Bro, to answer your question, and we had this discussion online. I mean offline. It's both.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Facts.
Cause you could have somebody that we never seen before. Example, Wemby. He coming in the league 7'7", doing things that it was like, wow, we never seen this before. But then you got somebody like Steph Curry who who developed something that we was like, this guy, he revolutionized the whole game.
Facts.
So to me, it's a mixture of both.
So before we continue, I got and we got a guy we spoke about. I'm on the fence with it, but you think he is. But let me give y'all some names of clear-cut generation talents.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with Magic, and then we're gonna go to MJ, and then
but
what?
When you say these names, give them why.
Let me tell you what. Magic, 6'9" point guard, came in the league 1979. We never seen this guy like this before, ever, in the NBA.
And we still haven't seen a 6'9"
And still haven't seen a 6'9" point guard running up and down, flashy passes like that.
Since.
MJ. To this day. One more time.
To this day.
I haven't seen a guy fly like Mike. To this day. And we just had a debate with some whippersnappers, young guys from the hood, telling us that LeBron is better than Mike. I get it. They never seen Mike. Bro, they could go watch highlights of Mike right now, and he did shit in 89 and that dudes can't do right now. And the game is supposed to be evolving.
True.
This guy was flying in the air, 88. You know what dudes right now, we would just watch Carmelo Anthony can't even dunk the basketball. And it's supposed to be evolution? That's neither here nor there. Let's go. Patrick Ewing, 1985 draft. You know what they did for Patrick Ewing? They said, we need a lottery for this guy. This guy is out there blocking shots. He's doing whatever. Generational. They never seen nothing like this guy at that time. So, like we said, we seen better centers.
Yeah.
But at that time when he came in, the league was like, this is the guy. Now let's go. Shaquille O'Neal. The most dominant force ever in the NBA. And I don't think we ever going to see that.
No, we still haven't seen it.
You want to know why? Because they want the big guys to shoot threes and not post up.
Yeah, but even then, we still never seen
Yeah,
like Shaq.
this guy was breaking backboards, bringing down the whole rim.
The only person that comes close is Giannis, and he ain't even Shaq's size. Like,
yeah, he's what, 240? Shaq was 340.
Nah, yeah.
Running like Giannis. And this is facts. Blocking shot. He came in the league averaging 28.
Yeah.
You know how hard. It's only been 3 guys in the league, I think, that Shaq, Mike, and it might have been just Shaq and Mike, bro. When you think about it. A dude could average 29, that's a great rookie season. Mike was averaging 28. That's neither here nor there.
That speed, that power.
Yeah.
Never to be seen.
Now, and then we got LeBron James.
Yeah.
And you know why? He's a giant, because he was Magic on steroids. Literally. He's Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan. A strong Michael Jordan and a strong Magic Johnson. Who could jump out the gym, pass his ass off, and could score the ball.
Yeah.
We never seen that, and we're never going to see LeBron James ever again. So for people who, I probably think, y'all always talk, no. LeBron is who he is.
Nah, yeah, we ain't even gonna see none of LeBron.
It just is what it is. And then, now let's get into the new guys. Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I was the generation.
7 feet. Shoot the ball out the gym, shoot the ball wherever he wants. Handle like a point guard. Never seen nothing like this guy.
Still nobody.
What Skip Bayless said? I never seen anything like it. Never. I never seen Kevin Durant before. He scores easy to this day. And then let's go Luka and guys like Wemby.
I don't think Luka's generational talent.
That's tough. What makes you say that?
Generation, because you missed one. Jokic, because Jokic is a center that does it all. He passes, scores. He just had the first season top 3 in assists, rebounding, and scoring, right?
Never seen
it before.
Facts.
Then you got a Steph Curry, right? Nobody's gonna shoot nobody's gonna shoot the ball like Steph Curry. Revolutionize the game.
Never.
But bro, me personally, I don't think Luka's a generational talent. He's a great player, though. I'm not saying he's not, but generational talent, I don't think so, bro.
That's tough.
I don't.
We got Wemby though, right? Wemby?
Oh no, of course.
Right,
of course. We said that in the beginning. Wemby. Now this is where
it gets crazy. And we need to comment.
Yeah.
Is Anthony Edwards a generational talent? Did we see this guy before? Or close to him? You want me to go first?
I go.
Okay.
You know why this is a tough one? Because we seen somebody a guard this athletic or 2 guard. A la Michael Jordan. A la Vince Carter. Right?
Tracy McGrady.
But none of them had this guy handle, right? We never seen a 2 guard with he got like Kyrie Irving handle, his moves. He shoot the 3 ball better than all of them. And he jumped just as high.
But wait, before you finish, I just want to ask you a question. let's put this in perspective. Do you think he shoot the 3-ball better because we in a 3-point shooting league? Like, if Vince Carter, Mike, and them was in this era, could they shoot the ball as good as Anthony Edwards, in your opinion?
No, I'm pretty sure they. I don't know about Michael Jordan.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Vince Carter could have, because we had a season where he shot 40% from three. So I could see Vince Carter, yeah, but nobody told him they can't shoot threes.
Yeah, you're right.
Nobody didn't say, yo, you the superstar, you can do whatever the hell you want. Anthony, now we get on Anthony Edwards for shooting too many threes.
Too many.
And I still think he shoot 10 is too many for him.
Yeah.
But he's shooting it at 40%.
Yeah, 40.
Clip, and he just hit 300 threes in the season.
Yeah. It's only a couple dudes that did that. Steph and Clay, probably.
And
somebody else, maybe.
And the reason why I'm leaning towards he is a generational talent, bro, because there's nobody in the NBA right now like him.
Yeah.
And this NBA is nobody like him. So if you 16, 17, 18, they didn't see Vince Carter and
T-Mac,
Michael Jordan. So that's what I said. For them, Anthony Edwards is like, there's nobody in the league that play like Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Jump that high, dribble like that, and one. So that's why I'm leaning towards like he's a generational talent. What about you?
Like you said, for this generation, he might be a generational talent. But to me, I felt like I seen him before. Like you said, he definitely got better handle than like the Vince Carters and all them. But everything else, I felt like, don't get me wrong, he ain't dirt. Like that dude, he's different. But I got another question for you.
Yeah.
Is Allen Iverson a generational talent?
Damn. I don't think so. He had a generational impact because of his clothing style and all that, but and his style to the game, but generational talent.
Yeah. And one more.
I would say
I don't
yeah.
think so. You would say yeah?
Yeah, because remember he wasn't the traditional guard. He
Yeah.
had to create he upgraded the shooting guard position even though he was a natural guard.
Yeah.
What about John
He
Morant?
did make the guards like the two. I don't think. Because Russell Westbrook and D Rose.
Okay. So I was like, you know.
I mean, like.
And if you could say AI, because AI was jumping like that. Not like John Morant, but he was dunking on niggas though.
Yeah, but he wasn't no explosive like
John Morant
those three.
But yeah, generation. This is tough because it could be opinionated, but sometimes you just gotta. The facts is the facts.
Nah, yeah, facts.
Because we did see something. Because Kobe was a generational. Bro. We seen Mike.
Yeah.
And he was way less athletic than Mike. Like he didn't fly like Mike.
Facts.
Nowhere, and Kobe nowhere near.
Wasn't
fly
stronger.
Yeah, none of that. So, but yeah, bro, generational talent. That's tough. It's a good conversation.
Nah, that's a fact.
It's just like, Zion.
Who? Zion. I think he could have been, but he didn't live up to it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I know. He was explosive, but bro, Larry Johnson, bro.
Oh yeah.
Larry Johnson. He jumped higher than Larry Johnson, but I seen a strong 6'5" dude like that already. Barkley. But
they wasn't doing dunks like
they
Zion
wasn't
was.
windmilling and shit. But other than that, what else?
Yeah.
Healthy boys a problem.
No, he's a problem. I ain't gonna lie, he is. But generational, I don't know. Generational is tough.
Yeah. Once in a generation.
Yeah, if he was like a crazy 3-point shooter, including all the rest of the shit, then yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But we seen strong dudes dunk on people already that's undersized. We seen that already.
Yeah, but nobody was jump like Zion.
Yeah, he was wild. That nigga
like,
was just crazy strong. He
that's what I'm saying.
Different, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But yo, please comment.
Yeah, let us know if is Anthony Edwards a generational talent.
It's gonna be on the social media. We want all
we curious,
the smoke.
man.
Please.
What y'all think?
Episode 205.
Episode 205.
Knicks down with 2.
Nah, we not capping to that, but just a episode 205.
Episode 205, man.
Nah, you know.
This is a fact, man. Yo, we appreciate everyone.
Everybody.
One more time. We appreciate Word. Keep subscribing, keep commenting, all the good stuff.
Yo, you already know our slogan, which is very important. We not always right, but we always real. That's the number one thing. Just be real with your takes. That's all we ask from people on these shows.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, thank the family, our new subscribers. We here. The old subscribers. Thank y'all. Thank the head, the best producer in the game. You can find us on social media. We on Instagram, we on X, we on TikTok, we on Facebook. Shot for Shot Sports. Write us, we writing y'all. We appreciate y'all. The comments, everything, the negativity, the positivity, we accept it all. You know what I mean? The debate, the back and forth. We are fans of the game, and we just like y'all, but we need our opinion heard because these old bozos gotta get out the way.
They gotta get out of here.
Take this shot with us. Yo, take care of yourself and each other. Until next time.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.